So I would like to introduce Nirmal Surya, who is the neurologist at Bombay Hospital and the chairman of Epilepsy Foundation. And I was so lucky to be invited here today to one of your frequent events for epilepsy patients. Oh, so tell us more about yourself and your work.
So I've been working in field of epilepsy for last 30 years, and we have been running this free epilepsy clinic for last say 20 years. And at the moment we have more than 2,500 to 3,000 patients registered at free clinic. There is a center which we have built up last year, which is a epilepsy rehabilitation and management center, and we have a theme of empowering people with epilepsy for epilepsy in this center, which is more like giving the opportunity to the people with epilepsy to work together and engage in various activities which help them improve their lifestyle and life.
Like the meditation, like the sports, exercise, encouraging people to actually take their medication.
Absolutely.
And so it was wonderful, like the inspiring patients that I just met. They all still have a sense of humour. They all want to make the best for themselves. They all spoke very highly of you. And we had them do a dance, didn't we? That was so funny. It was great, it really was. And oh my goodness, lots of other, oh my god, some of them can do art as well. Amazing art pieces. And it's so great that you encourage them to do this, like to show their creative side.
What I have felt is that your coming has made a little bit change in their life. They are looking at you as a differently, and probably what I'm telling them for last many years has much stuck today. After they saw you're talking to them, they felt that maybe they could, be like you, go further like you, which has not stuck to them before all these years.
Oh, well, gosh, I so hope it has made a difference like that, They were so affectionate and everyone wanted to shake my hand and all this type of stuff, like a mini celebrity. But no, they are so lovely. And do you know what was great was they are so interested to be educated. That's the important thing,
And believe that many of them even don't understand English, but still yet they were patiently, silently, quietly listening and waiting to hear from you.
Yeah, it was really, really humbling actually being in front of them. And it was also, well, we were talking about this before, but there was that gentleman who had travelled over 300 kilometres, you said?
Yeah, they come from Surat, which is 300 kilometers with his son. And then there was another gentleman who came from 800 kilometers, Nanded.
Really?
Yeah, and he said he's going to come back again on 26 March. So, people have really got motivated. Now they feel that, they are seeing the world differently, looking at epilepsy not as epilepsy, but, when they feel, earlier they would be feeling that only they have got epilepsy. But now when they look at you, they feel, no, anybody can get epilepsy.
Exactly, and that's what's wonderful, and that's why I also was speaking statistics to them as well, like the 65 million at least, and in every country in the world, and how so many of the people are inspiring, like my friend that I mentioned.
Yes.
She's hilarious, and yeah, and we have the same key message, I think. Look after yourself, but epilepsy does not define you. It doesn't make you as a person, right? And also you were talking about how there are different forms of treatment, because you have, yes, drugs, but
yes,
also
yoga,
yeah,
meditation, music, dance, craft, etc.
Yeah, which are also really important to stimulate people's brain, like stimulate their intellect as well, because there are still lots of families who are fearful for their children and doubt their intellectual ability, right?
Yes.
And we had those children, you didn't even know they spoke English.
Yes. And you see, two of them, the Arvind, he spoke in English. I never knew that he will be able to speak English so well. And well means he could converse you what he wanted to tell. And so is that Dhruv, young boy who had a slightly mental slowness, and the way he spoke, and they ask you questions.
Yeah.
You travel all over the world, and still you are not scared with epilepsy. I think that was a very, very genuine and a very correct question which he posed to you.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, I completely agree. Oh, and I will never forget that one little boy that we mentioned before. The little boy who'd lost his two front teeth. He was so cute.
Yeah.
and that's another perfect example. Like, you would never know somebody had epilepsy, but him, of course, you wouldn't know. He's just a cute little boy.
Absolutely.
And he was fun, and it just so happened he had epilepsy, right? And that's one of the key messages too.
Don't forget about your beautiful, colourful hands.
Oh yes, well, I've taken some pictures, and I'm going to be showing those colourful hands. I will enable everyone, not enable, but probably they'll find it annoying. But I'll do a video of my own afterwards, and I'll show people my hand. Look, I'll put it in front of the camera now. Isn't that amazing?
So beautiful.
So beautiful.
And she just did it in 15 minutes of time.
Yeah.
So quickly. While you were talking to the patient, she's already finished it.
So talented. I want the whole of my arm done. Both arms.
Yes, why not?
I might have to find somewhere else.
So when you get married, you call her.
There you go. Oh, I'm not sure about the marriage bit, but yes. She'll be the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
And in the foot also.
Oh yeah. Oh gosh, on my feet.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's right. So we'll hold this this video now, but we're going to do some more videos which will go around the hospital.
Thank you.
Thank you.